course, it would be great if there were a simple ratio between the lunar cycle and the solar cycle. Given the difference between 12 lunar months and 1 solar year, what you would want is to find a least common multiple, a whole number of lunar months that would coincide with a whole number of solar years. The gap of 10.87512 days does not add up right away to a whole number of lunar months. But thankfully, there is a manageable number of solar years that corresponds to a whole number of lunar months. We can show it with math. If you express the gap between a lunar 12-month and a solar year as a fraction of a lunar month, you get a gap of 0.3672663 lunar months. Now we can add that fraction to itself over and over, once for every year, until we arrive at a number of years at which the gap adds up to a whole number of lunar months, or something extremely close to that. Then we can spread that whole number of months over the number of years it took to reach it. This table shows the result of that mathematical search. For each year of column 2, we add the fraction of the month that represents the gap between the lunar 12-month and the solar year, or 0.3682663 months. Whenever it adds up to something close to a whole number of months, we add in a month. The years when we add a month are leap years, and they are colored gray in the table. But even in the leap years, there is still a gap between the solar years and the lunar months as wide as 4 days and 16 hours, which is shown in the 4th column. But check out what happens in the 19th year. The gap shrinks to about 2 hours, which is an extremely close match between the two cycles. 7 leap months are spread over the 19 years, making for a total of 235 lunar months in 19 years. That's 12 times 19 plus 7.